Has your electric been going off and on? That's what I've been noticing here. It doesn't stay off long. It literally, it blinks maybe 5 seconds. All the electric shuts off, and then 5 seconds later, it comes back on. Have you all been experiencing that where you're at? And really, there is no reason for it to be like that unless, other things are happening behind the scene. So that's what I'm wondering. Has your electric been going off and on where you are, and for no reason, because you don't have no storms, you don't have nothing like that taking place? Hello, Apple Brooks. Yeah, it has. Um, it's done that twice today. The lights go out. These lights up here, they go out. And since my phone calls out in the country, that's where I'm out in the country, I don't have a carrier or phone carrier in this area where I'm at. So I have to use the Wi-Fi. And so when the electric goes out, if I don't have battery backup, it literally will cut off the Wi-Fi too. Even though no, that's my phone line. My phone line, when they came out and did my landline, they turned it to fiber optic with a battery thing on there that is good 10 hours after. What good is it for you to have Wi-Fi on your telephone when your Wi-Fi router, when the electricity goes off, there is no backup for that. See, yeah. So solar power since 2020, that's great. It really is. Your fire alarms went off last week and you had to have, oh my gosh, your electricians to turn it off. See, that's another thing to take into consideration, something like that, you all. If you've got alarms like that and they're hardwired to your house, backup solar or battery because you are experiencing addicts. Even where I'm at right here, the electricity goes out off and on where I'm at too. So it happens quite regularly, but it seems like it's been happening more and more. And even if you get a generator, and if the lights or electricity was out for a while, you'd have to have a lot of gas. If it was gas powered, you'd have to have a lot of gas or something to keep it going. Then you'd run out of gas if you couldn't get to the gas pumps and things like that. The winter is going to be harsh. It might be harsh. I got my gaskets for my stove, right here, and I'm thinking, I don't know. This looks a lot bigger than the one I had in here because this is my old one that came out. But it might be the same size, It might be. I got to put it in my door of my stove right here after I clean it all out. So I might want to get an extra gasket. I thought, well, you want to get prepared. You really do, because when that power goes out, and if it stays out, you want to have something on hand to keep warm. You want to have a source of heat or light or something. But yeah, that's just what I'm wondering. Has your all's electric been just like blinking off and on? Off and on. It's just like a blink, maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then back on. And let's talk about what that can do to your appliances. If you've got your appliances plugged in without a surge protector, especially your refrigerators and stuff, and your electricity keeps doing that, it's going to short out your appliance. It will, and your appliance is not going to last as long. That's, I think, what's happened to probably around 2 or 3 refrigerators since we've lived here. We had it plugged directly into the wall, and I talked to this refrigerator guy, this electrician guy who would work on a refrigerator. He goes, that's the main cause of people's refrigerators going out. If you have a lot of storms or whatever and the electric goes off, it's literally doing that. He said you want to have it plugged into a surge protector. So that's what I did when I had talked to him. Because of that, I thought, I don't want to lose another refrigerator, especially if things go down. No, I want to have a surge protector. At least that will provide a little bit of cushion with all that kind of stuff, So yeah, this is what it's about. Has your electric been going off and on, and for no reason? It's not a game. It really isn't a game. This is serious what's taking place. And they want to transfer, they want to probably transition over to something. I don't know what they're transitioning over to at the power companies, upgrading their grid system there, their services, their equipment or something. They could be doing upgrades and blinking off and on. Or at times, you know, we may experience cyber attacks that take down certain infrastructure within the countries that we're in. Know off and on where you're at, you all? Yeah. So, yeah, see, it's good to know. It really is. It's good to know. You wouldn't want to be in Los Angeles. Yeah. A power flickers yet. No power flickers yet. Well, let's hope you don't. You see, I'm far enough out in the country, but still, you got electric lines going down these country roads and stuff. Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. Facebook keeps crashing. Oh, on you. Well, I'm not surprised. I really am not surprised. A lot of internet interruptions. I've noticed that too. When I've tried to play a video, it's just like twirling and twirling and twirling and twirling and twirling. What if they're upgrading the internet? They could be certain social media sites or services. They could be doing upgrades, or then, you know, it just could be a lot of latency happening because of external interferences. Transformers go out all the time where you are at. Let's see. You don't know why anyone's electric would just randomly go out. I know, it seems kind of strange if there was no physical cause that you could see. Yeah. I've never heard of anything free offered on this earth. I haven't. I don't even think I'll live to see the day where anything is free. We're not even free. We're really not. We may think that we are. Whether it's something that's labeled free, there's always got to be a string attached. Yeah, but if they're going to offer some free stuff, that'd be great. But I wonder what the conditions would be, because there's got to be something in it to offer something for free. Something. Now, they did give out free bug-out bags in Denver. Somebody said, well, what if they had a tracking device or something in it, you all? So that was free right there. You just had to show up, register or something. I don't know. But yeah, that'd be great. It would be. Be nice if free electricity, but I don't think that's happening. I really don't. CERN would need it first before the people would get it. CERN would get it, because that is the advancement of technology. And I think that would come first before people. I really do. That's right. Yeah, that is true. The belief in God is free, but at sometimes, in some points in history, it cost people their life. It did cost them their life. So, but that was their choice, right? As with everything. Yeah. Yeah, put a surge breaker on a box for around $300. That's right. Oh, they said if the grid would go down within 1 year, what was it, 90% of the population would be dead? Is that what I remember correctly? If the grid would go down within 1 year. Yeah, that's a lot. That's right. Somebody's got YouTube music. That's okay. That's okay, you all. I am going to go. I don't want to keep you on here too long. I just wanted to see if your all's power has been flicking on and off, because ours done it twice a day. And it did it yesterday too. So really, if you do have an appliance, you might want to, even your computers, you might want to plug it into a surge protector. Or if you get backup power, I don't know how long that backup power would last, and who could afford it anyhow, unless you've got a little extra money on hand. Yeah, but surge protector is, even if you go in the store for surge protectors, they're around $15, $16, sometimes around $20 or $30. Everything has went up in price. It has. So with that being said, thank you, and hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you're watching this video at the end, if your power's been flickering on and off, you comment in here so that we know that we're not alone with that we're experiencing. Thank you.